What up? Your boy MC Shadow. About to get this day started. You know what I mean? Get this Saturday started. Now, make sure you guys subscribe, like, comment. Um, check out the playlist. I have the music, the G files, and everything broken down into folders right there to make it a lot easier if you just want the music or reactions or the G Live files. You can check them out right there. Now, as for the G Live files, here's what I'm gonna say. One, try not to be banging in the comments. Real gang members banging the streets, not the internet. So you know what I mean. Trust me. When I did the G Live series, especially when I did it on the Valle, my neighborhood beefs it a lot with those neighborhoods, and man, it was a mission to talk about them without insulting them. You know what I mean? Holding my tongue. That's why I don't sound so enthusiastic in the Valle one, because I gotta be describing my enemies, but without insulting them. You know what I mean? Because I ain't no punk like that. I'm not gonna be wolfing a good one on the internet. Like. If I'm gonna insult them, I'll insult them to their faces. I'm not gonna be insulting them on the internet. You know what I mean? Because that don't prove that I'm hard or down or nothing. That just proves I'm a coward. You know what I'm saying? So, try not to be, on the comment. And another thing, I could only go, since I'm not from those areas or nothing. I could only go based on the information that I get from homies from that area. Now I know that there'll be homies who have beef with these neighborhoods, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, them fools are whack," or "Them fools are weenie." The typical shit that you're gonna say about your enemy. You're not gonna want to say that your enemy is active and deep, and you know what I mean. Like, so, we go to. So I can't be saying like, when they say like, "Oh, that neighborhood's dead," or they ain't up like that no more. It's like, well, I'm not from that area. My barrio don't beef it with them for me to be insulting them or to take your word for it because your guys' barrios beef it. Like what you say about them is what they're gonna say about you guys. So, you know what I mean? I'm nobody to be the one that gets to be like, okay, this fool's right and this fool's wrong. You know what I mean? I can only speak on the information that's given to me, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? So, that's with that. I'm about to finish the G Life files on the harbor today. It's going to end with a few other neighborhoods and plus the neighborhoods in Inglewood. So that's going to be coming later on today. And then after that, I guess I'm going to head to the southeast, or what they call it the southeast, you know what I mean? Which would be Whittier, Norwalk, Santa Fe, Pico Rivera, and Bell, Flower, Downey, all that area over there. You know what I mean? So that's what's gonna be covering, after that. You know what I mean? Or you guys could leave it in the comments and put whatever area you guys want me to like cover or whatever. Like I actually read the comments, so I actually listen to what gente says. You know what I mean? Especially if they support, a motherfucker, because I said this before, I appreciate the support, because when gente supports a motherfucker when they don't have to, I mean, that shit goes a long way for me. You know what I mean? Because I'm all about loyalty, and so when somebody shows me respect and support when they don't have to, I mean, I got no choice but to do the same thing back. You know what I mean? Like, that's just the way. That's just the way I think it should be. You know what I mean? If a motherfucker shows you respect and support, then you ought to do the same. You know what I mean? But that's just what I think. So like, go ahead and leave it in the comment. You know what I mean? And we'll get to that. Same with like this homie was saying, because he already left me like a few comments where he's like, oh, hey, you should do a freestyle to this beat, or you should do a freestyle. Yeah, like if they leave the instrumental, like and they'd be like, hey, bust a freestyle to this shit. Hey, my boy, that's a challenge, homie, and I don't turn down the challenge, dog. So I gotta hit that instrumental. You know what I mean? So there is some instrumentals out there or rola that you like to be, you want me to do a freestyle to. Like, we could do that shit too. You know what I mean? I actually find that shit entertaining because I love music. I love to rap. I love rapping. So that's legit right there. Yeah, but as for the G Life files, yeah, so I know that sometimes the information is just like a little like off or whatever, but like I said, I'm just going based on the information that I'm given to by homeboys from those neighborhoods. So I mean, you know what I mean? We could only go, I'm not here to be like, oh, they fronting or they lying or who's telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't from that area, and my barrio doesn't clash with them like that to be out there trying to say trying to speak up on another person's neighborhood with insults. But yeah, like so like support, check out the playlist, and yeah, if you guys there's an instrumental or an area you guys want me to cover, hey, leave it in the comments, and you know what I mean. I'll make sure to hit that. I always show love to the ones that show love back. So that's just how I roll. Well, that's your shadow. We out.